Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pentiment. So in the last episode we had some lunch with Klaus, who also had a Jewish couple as his guests this time around, and the woman was pregnant, and apparently the baby decided that now is the perfect time to come out, and so the woman went into labor, and so Klaus had to go and fetch the midwife to help to deliver the baby to this world, and we had to leave obviously. And the people started celebrated at St. John's Eve. And what else? Oh yeah, and we then also went to have some supper with Father Gernot, who basically tried to explain this whole situation with raising the taxes of the peasants and so on, and try to justify it. And he asked us to side with him and try to persuade the. He basically wanted us to persuade the peasants not to simply stop this madness, simply to stop the rebellion and disobeying the abbey. That's what he wanted us to do, but we didn't say yes or no straight away, I don't think. But I am more willing to side with the peasants here, obviously. But we'll see. And then after having some dreams, we woke up and noticed that Caspar is gone. So where has that boy gone? I'm gonna assume that he just up and left himself somewhere, because if someone came up here and kidnapped him or something, we would have surely woken up to that, right? So, without further ado, let's go and find that boy. Maybe he's just downstairs, I don't know. Okay, I stand corrected, he's not here. He went outside at this time of night. I doubt that he went to the abbot's house. Can we even go up there? Apparently yes. Does he not lock the door? His bedroom is most likely upstairs, but we can't go up there apparently. Well, Caspar wouldn't have most likely gone there anyway. Pet Mirabilis. No, he's not barking when he sees us. That's good. Doesn't set any false alarms. I don't see him here at the garden. Animal pens. What is this? Abattoir. Okay. Maybe he most likely went to the town to look at the burning big bonfire there, even though we told him not to because it's getting too late. But maybe he went there just to disobey us. Yeah, so let's go back to town and see if he's there, watching at the big bonfire. There's a lot of commotion tonight. It sounds like everyone's gone to the woods. Oh yeah, because they're picking herbs there. Even though the abbot told them not to, that it's forbidden. Maybe he's there. But let's go and check if the big bonfire is still going. No, it's mostly burned. It's mostly gone. This bonfire is much simpler than the one in Nuremberg, but it's still pretty all the same. Well, it's mostly gone out. Hi Otto, what are you doing here? Hello Andreas, enjoying the bonfire? Your costume looks just like a fancy night dress. I'm looking for Caspar, have you seen him? No, I haven't seen the boy tonight. A group of townspeople went into the forest to collect herbs, though. You might see if he wandered off with them. Enjoy the festival while you're at it, Andreas. We are showing the abbot what for. We are showing the abbot what for. Okay. Even though I told the boy not to. This is what I was afraid of. That if I leave the boy here to watch the bonfire, he would eventually follow the crowd and go to the woods and either just watch them pick up pick up herbs, or maybe he even joins them. And picking up herbs. And the abbot would not like that one bit. Okay, well, you got some interesting and epic, creepy costumes. I don't know who is who because of this. Shrine of Saint Shatia, waterfall. I can seem to be able to talk to them. With Father Gernot's new restrictions, the townsfolk can't even gather sticks without a fee. Well, that's not right. I mean, they're just sticks. Is that burning? That flower seems to stick out, so I thought that maybe it was special, but I guess not. Brother Waslav uses thyme in almost all of the abbey's cooking, maybe because it grows so easily here. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so we either should go to Shrine of Saint Sachia or Waterfall. Well, let's go to the shrine. Oh, there you are, boy. Did someone run away? Apparently so. Master Andreas, what are you doing out here? Better question is, what are you doing out here, boy? Oh, Caspar, thank God, I've been looking for you. I thought I told you to stay inside. Caspar, what the hell are you doing? I told you to stay in bed. Well, thank God we found you. I was sleeping, but there was a big racket and I wanted to see what was happening. Racket? Oh, goddammit. Father Gernot, what are you doing out here? Most likely trying to chase away the people collecting herbs. I was chasing one of the townsfolk, but lost track of the costumed buffoon. Or maybe that was the one we just saw running off. The forest is off limits. I'll figure out who's breaking the rules and excommunicate them myself. What was that? And that, by the way, is a Shrine of Shatia. I should take a closer look at this thing when we can. Someone is screaming in town. They are really taking this nonsense too far this year. Let's go back to town and see what's happened. Let's go back to town together and see what the noise was. What are we still doing here? Come on. Well, let's go back to town together and see what the noise was. Okay, so Father Gernot is now following us, but since we have a little bit of time, let's just hope that no one is getting murdered there. A carving of Saint Sachia. It looks quite old. Oh, I didn't want to go away just yet. So we have a female standing on top of a shot reindeer that was most likely shot by her. Goddess of hunt or something? I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since last time we talked about Saint Shachia. That's kind of creepy, actually. Huh, I have never seen these flowers before. I wonder why they found them. Who was that running off? Who was that running off anyway? It's too hard to tell who's who in those stupid costumes. We can worry about that later. Let's check on the town first. Who cares? Let's go see what's happening. What's the screaming about? Well, let's worry about that later and let's go to town. Well, at least he's not accusing us of... Oh, shit. Oh god, is that Otto? What happened? Werner, is he... dead? Yes, I'm afraid so. Yeah, I don't think you need a doctor to tell us that. Someone released the rope. The platform crushed him. What? How did this happen? Baltas and Lenhard and I heard the crash and stepped outside to see what had happened. Maybe that was the rockets Caspar was referring to. Right, and then we saw a figure in a costume rushing off from the rat house. It must have been whoever released the rope. And what were you doing all of this? During all of this, Lenhard? Enjoying a light meal with this gentleman. Ah, what a shame you can't blame me for this, Peter. Caspar, look to see if Otto had a note. Huh? Why don't we just go and search for it ourselves, since we know what to look for? Do it. Why do we make the little boy do it? No, master, there's nothing. Are you certain? What were you expecting? I'm not sure. So, another murder. My god! Oh god, no. Eva's going to be so sad. Otto! No, no. You. The abbot must have killed him. I knew it was going there. The bastard always had it out for Otto. We all knew it. We need answers. How dare you! I won't just stand here and be accused of such a foul act by a peasant. Go after him. That may not be a good idea. Wait, no, the abbot was with us. He's innocent. That's right, there's no way he could have killed Otto. Caspar is right, even if we don't have any proof. Any proof of what? That he was with us? There's no way he could have killed Otto. Grab the artist and the boy too. We'll get to the bottom of this. Oh, not us too. Peter. I mean, it's us. And don't you trust us? Caspar, run. How did it come to this? To the Abbey. Oh shit. They have so little trust in us. Even after all these years. Well, luckily we are faster runners apparently. Well, we are not much faster, but still. Well, things got really spicy now. Brothers! To the library now. They ran through the church, this way. Well, we're gonna fortify ourselves inside the library. They have locked the door. Well, great. Andreas, get out of the way. Otto's death demands justice. The abbot couldn't have killed Otto. He was with us when we found the body. That's true. He did arrive with you, but you don't know where he was before that, do you, Andreas? Well, I guess you got me there. Who else would want to kill Otto? Coward, killer, Andreas, move. I'm not moving, I won't let you in. If you go after Gernot, the real killer will get away. I don't like this stance any more than you, but violence is not the answer here, Peter. If you go after Gernot, the real killer will get away, but I don't think they will buy that. I don't like this stance any more than you, but violence is not the answer here, Peter. Yeah, let's be a man of non-violence. No mercy. Face us. He's a monster. If those monks don't come out, we'll set fire to the whole place and cook them. You have all gone mad. Even if you don't trust the abbot, trust me. I swear he wasn't the one. I swear he wasn't the one to do it. He was with me. Look, Gernot wasn't the only one who disagreed or disliked Otto. There must be someone else who killed him. You all have good reasons to hate the abbot, but he is not the culprit here. I like all of these options here. I don't think this is gonna get us anywhere. Look, Gernot wasn't the only one who disagreed or disliked Otto. Well, I can't really name anyone else from the top of my head who could have also wanted to... who would have also wanted to harm him, let alone kill him, or even disagree with him on something. Maybe Lenhard. Well, you all have good reasons to hate the abbot, but he is not the culprit here. It doesn't seem like the abbot could really kill Otto, does it? Fine, damn it. You have got one day to find whoever you think is the real killer, Andreas. Otherwise, we will come back for the abbot. Well, at least they're going away for now. Oh, hi, Eva. Andreas, all I want is justice for my husband. Please, just find the murderer. I swear I will find whoever really killed Otto. Eva, Otto was a good man. I won't stop until I find who killed him. Yes. So we got one day. Wait, what? Why is it knowns already? This game is not giving us any time to investigate, is it? The peasants are really convinced that Gernot killed Otto, but it was impossible. Peter's temper got in the way. The abbot is an easy target because he was at odds with Otto and his cause. It was no secret that Gernot and Otto were at odds. I don't wish death on the man, but the abbot is an ass. Well, it was no secret that Gernot and Otto were at odds. Or wait, Yeah, it's no secret that they were at odds. Many of the peasants hate the abbot and would like to see him suffer like they have. Master, Peter was furious. He is only giving you a day to find a murderer. Why would you even agree to find who really killed Otto anyway? It didn't turn out well last time, did it? Why do it again? Everyone deserves justice, Caspar. Honestly, anything to keep from going back to Nuremberg. I don't want to talk about it. Well, everyone deserves justice, let's go with that. You have a good heart, Master Andreas. So, who do you think did it then? Where do we even start? We should talk to Lenhard. He always hated the peasants and supported the abbot. He was very vocal against Otto in the town commons the other day. He might have hated Otto enough to kill him. It's worth talking to him and finding out. Even if he didn't kill Otto, he might know who else had the motivation to. Oh, I didn't want to click that, but yeah. Oh, what about Martin Bauer? When we saw him talking to Otto, they seemed to be arguing over something. Martin, yeah. Oh yeah, him. But I thought that they were on the same side. They may have had some disagreements on things, but they were on the same side. They wanted to raise a rebellion against the abbot. It's not likely. Martin supported Otto and the peasants. Yeah, exactly. Martin was always an ass. If they had a bad enough argument, he could have wanted to kill Otto. It would be worth talking to Martin to see what they were discussing. He might have an idea of who would want to kill Otto. Sure. Good idea. Who else? I can't think of anyone else who would want to kill Otto. I'm sure we can find some other suspects. We'll have to do some more investigating to find out who the murderer is, but we would better move fast. Could the murderer confess to Father Thomas? Probably not. That would be foolhardy. Well, maybe, even if the murderer did, Father Thomas is bound by the seal of confession. He won't tell us. However, we could eavesdrop on confessions. Since St. John's Eve just happened, the townsfolk will all come in to confess. Oh yeah, one of the townsfolk might have heard something anyway. That's a good place to start. We could also ask around at the Golden Hand. Yeah, that's the inn. The travelers might have seen or heard something useful. People will tell outsiders anything. They might have heard something we missed. A pint or two might loosen some tongues. Yeah. What about the person who ran by us in the forest? They were wearing these flowers. I have never seen them before. What kind of flowers? Right, we have to find the source of those flowers in the woods. That might give us some sort of connection to the killer. assuming that guy who ran past us even was the killer. We have a lot of good places to start. Yeah, too many. Even though time is short, we have a good chance at finding the real killer. Alright, let's get to work. Okay, so Lenhard did say that he was having, was it dinner with someone? So he has multiple witnesses that can testify that he was not the killer, because he was having dinner with them. And I don't think that Otto would go as far as to kill. Oh wait, did I say Otto? I meant Martin. I don't think that Martin would go as far as to kill Otto, because they were on the same side. Killing each other while trying to raise a rebellion against the abbot would not make any sense. So it must be someone else, I think. And another investigation. Indeed, maybe that's going to be the title of this video. And another investigation. Okay, but I think that we should try to find the source of the yellow flowers. I mean, there's yellow flowers here. What a stunning collection of wildflowers. They all grow so plentifully in the meadow. Let's can we even see what the yellow flower is like? Another murder. The golden hand. The miller. Lenhard Müller. Even though Lenhard Müller was with Baltas and Werner when Otto was killed, I should still talk to him. He openly opposed Otto in the commons and has a hostile relationship with the peasants. Where is the flower mentioned? It's not mentioned here, I guess. No, okay, whatever. Well, since the golden hand is... yeah, it's here. Right here. Might as well go and see that what's happening here. Yeah, we've already checked that. What about these yellow flowers? Let's see. Joshua. God bless you. I don't know you. Killian. Good day, Master Muller. Nico. Master Muller, is there anything I can do for you? Nico, have you heard anyone in here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but, you know. Yeah, you know, maybe confessing. He understands, Caspar, thank you. Like they had something to do with it? Oh no, I think I remember something like that. Then again, I try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy a round for everyone, and you can have the run. And you can have the run of the place. You'll be here a while, though. Interesting idea, but maybe later. Until then, especially if it's gonna take a while. Who are you? No one important, apparently. Samuel. Hello, Andreas. What about upstairs? How about Hannah? Hello, Master Muller. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. You were pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. What was that about? Was she? Yeah, I think she was. Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We have already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. What about the plight of the peasants? They are dying too. That doesn't explain why you spoke out. Otto never advocated for violence. You were opposed to Otto's ideas, though. He spoke against violence. He never advocated for violence, or... he never advocated for violence. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travelers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives, Andreas. What Otto was advocating for scared me. I'll do whatever I can to find the murderer and install order again, Hannah. Well, it's hardly better now. Otto was the only thing holding Peter back. Dear God, I hadn't considered that. I pray this ends quickly. I should get back to work. If you need anything else, Master Muller, just let me know. Okay, so we can come back here to give a round of drinks, even though there's not that many people here. And besides, would the murderer really be so stupid as to admit to anyone that they killed Otto? I mean, I would keep my lips tightly shut. We could always eavesdrop people coming into confessions. Our Lady of the Labyrinth. We haven't been inside here before, have we? It's a lot more spacious than I expected. I expected there to be chairs or something. Ah, that looks familiar. This must be what the church is named for. A Marian apparition in Tassing's history. A painting of the Virgin Mary. What does the labyrinth symbolize? Interesting. Oh, well, aren't those flashy garments? Or vestments? Hello, Thomas. Oh, Andreas, what have you come back to? This is all awful. Just awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publish the 12 articles. So you allowed it, huh? This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? What's the alternative? Forbidding them from reading? So you think that 12 articles were nonsense? I spoke rashly. There is merit to the fundament of the 12 articles, of course. There is even merit in the ideas of Martin Luther, but I'm not about to advocate that the peasantry read his works. These pamphlets, these books, can make people crazed, furious. Sister Amelie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. Amelie, yeah, her, the one who sees the visions. And Sister Amelie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. The town was full of good people. But the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malleus Maleficarum. It had put ideas into his head. Malleus Maleficarum, The Hammer of Witches, a treatise on witchcraft published in Speyer in 1486. Theologians at the University of Cologne condemned the book as unethical and not in line with Catholic doctrine. Despite this, the book has enjoyed widespread popularity. Why? The book was condemned by theologians. The author knew even less about women than he did about magic. Sure, let's say that. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and hatred of women. Oh, so he was a misogynist. Great. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amelie, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits, speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. Even Saint Hildegard came under suspicion of her visions. Or for her visions, even. And she prevailed, praise God, but we do not live in Saint Hildegard's time. The doctor believed the nuns were witches. The local magistrate did not agree, but that did not stop the doctor from inflaming his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason. They wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amelie was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. Oh, Jesus. So I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. You can't blame yourself for this, Father. Why not? I share more than a small measure of responsibility. You would think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause. It's only inflamed them. Especially when they believe that it was the abbot who did it. Do what you can to keep the peasants calm. I'm still looking for Otto's killer. It should have never come to this. The abbot should have known he was playing with fire. It will be alright, Father. Have faith. Do what you can to keep the peasants calm. I'm still looking for Otto's killer. I will, but I fear this has all gone beyond my control. I suppose there's no good written about what's happened already. Or what's already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can, given the circumstances, and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a Tassing tradition after St. John's Eve, in case they got up to any mischief that can't wait until Easter. I have to give a priority to the locals, of course, but if you want to wait a few hours, I can hear you. You don't have to, of course, but I would be remiss if I didn't offer. In fact, that sounds just fine to me. Not right now, Father, but thank you. Of course. So we can also hear eavesdrop the confessions too, but that also will take some time. We have to make a choice. That whether to be by people around at the whether we buy people a round of drinks at the Golden Hand or listen to their confessions. We can also go to the mill. We haven't been here before. Elsie. Hello. Forgive me, I have forgotten your name. I'm wounded. Call me Andreas. I hope I may call you Ellis. You are the miller's wife, yes? Oh yes, that's me. My husband has been talking about your arrival. We are pleased you have done so well for yourself. Thank you, I see the mill's been doing well. All the fame has only brought more toil. I have been traveling almost non-stop. He didn't seem so interested in me last time I was here. My husband, he has a mind for business. I'm afraid your work in the scriptorium was not toward his interests. I understand it's esoteric work that not everyone is interested in, but now that I'm a successful artist, I'm worth his time. Well, I understand it's esoteric work that not everyone is interested in. Who is this young man? Caspar, my apprentice. Hello, mistress. Oh, you must meet my darling Paul. He would love to meet someone his age pursuing art. Just not where Lenhart can see. I'm sure we can arrange that. If his father wouldn't approve, maybe I shouldn't. Well, I'm sure we can arrange that. That would be delightful, Master Muller. Thank you both. You're most welcome, Els. I must now return to my work, Master Muller. Until later. Until then. Might as well exchange a few words with Paul. That must be their son. Oh, he seems to be a bit older than Caspar here. Hello, Master Muller. Hello, you're Paul, right? I don't think we spoke the last time I was in Tassing. Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, I was just a kid back then. How are you doing? I'm alright. Dad keeps talking about his new hunting rifle. It scares me. They are brutish weapons, deadly when handled by the experienced, even for hunting. I understand, Paul. While we were traveling, we saw rows of soldiers carrying rifles. Firearms are just tools, Paul. There's no reason to be afraid of them. I'm not scared of the gun, Master Muller. Sometimes Dad gets really mad. Oh. I need to go. Shit, I should have asked more specifically. Forget what I said, Master Muller, please. Until later. Until later. Roman ruins. Well, I guess he must be inside. Oh, another doggo. Staup. Good doggo. So are you here? That must be the new hunting rifle. Look at that trigger, damn. Excuse me. He's honing his knife, I guess. Andres Meller, the master artist, yes? Yes, pardon, I don't recognize you. Are you new to Tassing? Who's asking? I mean, don't we know who he is? I don't recognize you. Ah, no, I'm Lenhard Mueller. I run the mill in Tassing. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Alright, I have heard a lot about you. I'm sure you have, after living with the Gernot's, and less than half of it true, I'm sure. Look, I just wanted to introduce myself. It's not every day someone comes back to Tassing. Especially to investigate a second murder. Quite unfortunate timing for you. Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltas and Dr. Stoltz. Baltas. I don't know him. If I can find a real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Well, quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltas and Dr. Stoltz. I know we have only just met, Master Muller, so I can understand some suspicion. In spite of how I feel about the peasants and how they feel about me, I'm no murderer. Why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Eva's husband? You disagreed with him in the comments? I don't know, maybe there was something between you and Otto. There wasn't, trust me. Or don't, but there wasn't. I disagree with a lot of the people in this town. I don't go around killing them. Besides, if Otto brought down the Duke's anger, it wouldn't fall on my head. If you say so. I do. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you would like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief hunt. Hunt? What do you hunt here? Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. I'm investigating Otto's murder. A hunt hardly seems appropriate. Yeah, it seems hardly appropriate. If it would help, I can tell you what I know, and I know a fair deal. What do you know? No, come hunting with me, and I'll tell you. He knows a fair deal. He says. Well, I guess we can come back here and say, okay, we can go to hunting. No, I can't. Suit yourself. I assume that we can come back here and say that, okay, let's go hunting if we feel like it. If we feel like it's our best option. Where does this go? Outer farms. Anton. Helena. I don't recognize these people, I don't think. Martha. Okay. Any other clues? Well, we still need to find the source of the yellow flowers. Roman ruins. Some tasteful graffiti here. Yeah, we have been here before. I guess we just go to the meadow. And then to the woods. Maybe there's some other clues here that we might have missed. What's this? Look, Master Andreas, flowers. They are not the ones you found though. See the petals? Let's keep looking. Okay, I thought so. Let's go back to the shrine real quick. What's this? Oh, look at these flowers, Master. Yes, but these don't match the ones you picked up. We should keep looking. Yeah, Caspar, can't you tell that those are not the ones that you picked up? We can't go further from here. I'm really stressed out because we only have one day. Those are not the flowers either, but might as well check it out. What about this, Master Andreas? What are you, colorblind? No, these flowers are red. They don't match what you found. Old salt mine. Tassing's old salt mine. How the town made money before the Imperial Road opened up. Imperial Road, also called the Via Imperii. The Imperial Road links Venice in the south with Stettin on the Baltic Sea in the north. It passes through Verona, Innsbruck, Nuremberg and many other cities along the way. It also brings thousands of travelers to Tassing and Kiersau every year. Okay. These are not the flowers, are they? Master Andreas, more flowers. Still not quite the match we're looking for. Surely we'll find the right ones. And here's the grave. The gravestone Lucky left flowers at. 2 innocents. Okay, well, wait, what about this? Aren't these yellow? But apparently not something that we can click on. That's a bit weird. Okay, well, I've been playing for quite a bit today. About 40-45 minutes, I think, so I should end the episode here, I think. But at the same time, I really want to find the goddamn flowers at the very least. Who is this? Smokey. What about these? What are these flowers? Some flowers, Master? Close, but not a match to the ones you found. Let's keep searching. There must be a part of the forest where we haven't looked yet. We should go back over all the areas and especially poke at the edges. Okay. Smoking. Oh, hello, Master Muller. You are looking well. I'm sorry, have we met? We met once before. On your first visit. You were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Yeah, I can see why. Ah, you are the charcoal burner. Yes, I have to stay out here in the forest, near the glen. Must be a nice place to work at. So is there anything I can do for you? I didn't see you in the town comments during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they are upset, but I have been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. I see. Ah, well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Muller. Until later, Smokey. Until then. Okay. These are not the ones, obviously. Oh yeah, Brother Voslav uses those. This takes us to Church and the Truckers. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, let's keep looking for those yellow flowers so we can get some clues on that who could have possibly killed Otto. But if that's not enough, there's still 3 things that we can do. We can either buy everyone a round of drinks at the Golden Hand and see if anyone spills the beans, so to speak, and admit that they either killed Otto or they know someone who did kill him. Or we can go to the church and eavesdrop on the confessions and see if anyone is going to confess that they murdered Otto. Although I highly believe that anyone would be so religious that they would go and confess something like that to the local priest. But maybe it's possible. Or the third option is that we go hunting with Lenhar Müller and he tells us something that could possibly help us tracking down the murderer. Those are our 3 options in the next episode. So, until then. Thank you for watching once again and see you next time for more Pentiment.